Tafadhali.
If you don't,
Jikubali.
If you know it, you just know it.
Yeah, jikubali. Unaka dinosaur.
What?
What's happening?
Don't actually be the Lulu.
Yeah. Please.
Please. There are ones you can't be the Lulu. Come on, una. I was listening to this song and I was saying, unaona Nikita mejam kwa ingoma, lakini unaona venye mejam.
Very demure.
Like,
right.
Come on, una ingekwa udra.
Codes. Hey.
Ingekwa mad.
Demu coach usiponikanja na zua zogo.
Imagine
Kapo
ingekwa
kwa
like
coach.
Femi hata.
Ban.
I know, it would be bad.
Industry.
I always love Asano, like the way he just mixes this way.
Yeah. Big up to Asano.
Yeah.
You know how we do. Bado tunawapa pressure, masukari zote zinapanda juu. Ndogo mbona pole hajiwai. You know how we do. Bado tunawapa pressure, masukari zote zinapanda juu. I'm so rogue like I put logo. Dope lines kama push coco. Misindo what nasumbua kwa soko. Man, I'm all up in your faces, Skyler go but DJ slow. Niggas trying to test me, Missy Jolly walk. You can put me in a box, you can lock up. When I pull up with it like niggas walking. Right wrong side of us, it got everybody talking. Left me gambones at the DJ for all dice. You can be slightly niggas studio do for 4 times. You can wear a looking on our online. Family first, everything is alright. It's my legendary face, you can see it in my rapping club. Then push it up and be an apple in the truck. Grown man shit, keep you in my truck. I'm an amateur, how much does it really get in my truck? You know how we do. Tunawapa pressure, masukari zote zinapanda juu. Mbona pole hajiwai. You know how we do.
Pressure. Mike, what is a video? I couldn't get it, so I'm just gonna put it.
Absolute legend. It's time to haul those booty cheeks out of bed. No more half-ass moves or second-guessing yourself. You're here to grab life by the horns and own it. If you're ready to level up boss style and build a mindset that packs a serious punch, then my new book is for you. Comment with the word boss and I'll send you the link.
Alright. It says, good morning, you absolute legend. It's time to haul those booty cheeks out of bed. No more ass moves or second guessing yourself. You're here to gripe life by the horns and own it. If you're ready to level up, boss style, blah blah blah. But just a very powerful video, just reminding you to get up of that bed and act like a boss, the boss you are each and every day. Stop second guessing yourself. I was just telling you what one in the morning. If you're in spaces and you find yourself in those spaces and maybe you're feeling like, hey, kila mtu hapa sha make it. You're in that space because you deserve to be there.
Sure.
Act like you own that space also. Another quote that I have, it says, if your phone ain't ringing when you're struggling, don't pick it up when you're winning.
Period. I like that, man. That's a good one. If your phone is not ringing when you're struggling, don't pick it when you're winning. Yeah, because where were you?
Exactly.
Where were you? It's crazy, man. But my sorry.
Facts.
Okay, my quote of the day today says you can rise up from anything. You can completely recreate yourself. Nothing is permanent. You're not stuck. You have choices. You can think new thoughts. You can learn something new. You can create new habits. All that matters is that you decide today and never look back. That goes to me. Yeah, and to everyone.
You've already motivated yourself.
Yeah, like never going back.
Of
you know.
course.
Yeah.
Never looking back.
Yep.
That's so true. These are a motivation if you're emerging to the best version of yourself and trying new habits and routine. So for your mind, your social life and your body. So I'm gonna start with the mind and two each. So for your mind, listen to affirmation on YouTube, fasting in the morning or anywhere else. Read at least one book every month, and also journal every night. For the guys who journal, for the social, mail a card to a friend once a month or gift a friend. Schedule a weekly friendly date or take one day away from social media monthly. And also the last one, compliment somebody each day. And then for the body, work out 5 times per week or for 30 minutes or more. Go to a sauna once per week. And the last one is develop and follow a skincare routine. And mostly the last turn for it is drink more water and less of everything else.
Please
That's what's
drink
up.
more water.
Yes.
And mind your business.
Mind your business.
Yes. Floss daily.
Floss
Period.
daily. Never forget that. I'm telling you, Kenya has good music. That is of course Femi One featuring
I love that song.
Yeah?
Sana.
Hadi mimi nilipenda sana.
Yeah.
Such an amazing song all the way from the 254 guys. Welcome back. Mambo VP.
Fitzy.
You guys are good?
Yeah.
What are you doing over the weekend?
I was with you, man. Excuse me.
You should just like continue with the conversation.
Like I was with you.
You just need,
So you know what's up. Maybe Iwaton. We need to catch up from
Oh my
Iwaton.
God.
What are you up to?
I just think my weekend was good. You could have said that.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God.
My weekend was very
Yeah.
productive and fun. Was at a mental health talk by Anmora, the likes of Wanjera, Anita Njeru. It's a very good vibe talking about culture, traditions, community,
Nice.
and more events like that.
Nice.
So that was amazing and had some fun later.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright. My weekend was just wild.
Yeah.
I can say it was wild. We were on a getaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, just having fun, a lot of fun and more fun.
And more fun.
And more fun, yeah.
Mhm.
But of course, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think come to people's minds when they find ladies with anklets, waist beads, multiple piercings? What do you think comes to their mind? Because I feel like a lot of times people get so much judged. I love
Witchcraft.
witchcraft.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen someone kind of asking you weird questions. You know, these old folks.
Yeah.
Or they just look at you weird, like, where do you put that? And these people are like very grounded from the like, home part of their country. So they have these ideologies about you're protecting yourself from
Yeah.
someone talking bad about you or actually doing some witchcraft on you. So it's like a sign of protection. That's what they think. Yeah, so they kind of like look at you like, are you stealing your traditions and stuff? Yeah, which is not it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personally, I've never judged.
Yeah, but what have you ever gotten? Because probably you have like piercing,
Yeah.
or maybe an anklet, or even
Yes.
like multiple piercing. Waist beads, I'm a fan of waist beads. I always have
Me
waist
too.
beads. So I think you're also a fan of waist
Yes.
beads.
Yeah.
And pasa sioni kitu mbaya na hizo vitu. Me by day I just see them as jewelry.
And beauty.
And
They
beauty,
are.
like
But what I
literally.
learned in Tanzania, you're not supposed to wear the waist beads openly. Like the way us, we do it for fashion, for
Yes.
styling.
Yeah.
Uko,
Yes.
it's supposed to be only your husband.
man.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to see
Yeah.
that. Because I remember sometime we went to a shop and then Kate had literally us open. And them wamama.
Walijam.
Yeah, they were like mad. They were like, wow, come on, it's a big deal like that. But personally, I love waist beads. I like anklets. Yeah, I don't find anything
And
weird with that.
piercings.
Piercings.
Yeah, and piercings too.
Right? I think it's a sign of what as our identity, like that, mostly from the African culture.
I don't feel, yeah, exactly. It's just like beauty, like it's nothing of a big deal. On the comments, me venye vitu nimesikia malaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, watu sema we ni malaya
Yeah,
sana.
piercings.
Yeah, hata like maybe tattoos za mapaja.
Yes.
You get a lot of judgments. I'm like, bro, ni tattoo.
I know.
Like the fuck are you gonna tell me sio Jamaica tattoo kwa mapaja ni who?
No.
Unajua, and also the waist beads.
Yes.
People actually say, you know, you're a lady of the night. Some judgments. I'm gonna go through the comments. Mtu anasema huyu anaweza kakupea ukufie juu.
Wow.
So that's what they feel like, you know. I'm gonna say malaya, just the same way I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I just see they have anklets, multiple beards, and mwingine anasema street queens.
Wow.
Okay.
Mwingine anasema mtu anasema eti hakuna kila kitu ni mjua huku, kila mtu ni mjuaji. Nasema it's so clear that village mentality will kill most of you, by the way.
I know.
Nasema huo ni gwangi wa mali ya kuuma. Like literally kuuma,
Yeah.
like, you know, and stuff like that. Mtu anasema huyo kama sio auzi. Just a lot of people calling out, you know, and actually associating it mostly, I don't know why, with like hoarding. In the comments, because you can see like everybody's just talking about the same thing,
Yeah.
the same thing, anauza anafanya nini. But I really don't think it's a big deal. I just feel like you should just let women be. This was an interview. Let me hear what they have to say maybe.
Kia kuna harusi huyo sasa niseme kama ni harusi alikuwa analipa mali, akisalipa mali wanafanya harusi ile ya kuweka kitu kwa miguu.
Ankle.
Ehe.
Okay, so I think that's their culture. Like when you wed, you actually unaikaninia mguu, the anklets. Okay.
Kama anklet ama hiyo sasa ni wamama wa zamani wale wa sosu. Kwanza ndio walikuwa wanatengeneza hiyo pomba. Wakutengenezea msichana mzuri wamfunge hiyo kinyika kwa mguu. Wakisema mfunga hiyo kitu kwa mguu, sasa ndio unaambiwa hii bwana hii mtu ni hapa anachukuliwa na mtu mwingine.
So hiyo ndio pete hiyo wakati.
Hiyo ndio pete wakati hiyo.
Na sasa wameharibu. Sasa hii wewe Butita, mtu akivaa anklet, wewe unafikiria aje kuhusu msichana? Sasa usherati imeingia wapi?
Hata nikwambie anklet, waist bead, hiyo hata masikio ukitoboa zaidi ya shimo moja, wewe ni mkora, wewe ni mtu wa masikio.
Wamesema mimi ni 1 2 3 4 5
according to vile tunajua.
Sasa ilifikia kuna
Lakini unaona according to kumbe hizi ni vitu zilianza kitambo.
And they're part of our culture.
Exactly, a part of our culture actually. It needs to be embraced. People need to be taught, especially I feel like the men. The men are the ones who always come with these judgments. For the women, I feel like it's the piercings, especially the older women. You find them judging if you have too many piercings, even nose ring. Because I remember when I had actually got a nose piercing, my dad was mad, like super mad. Yeah, it was like because nilienda kutoboa siku naenda kufanya exam like KCSE. So it's like ni exam utafanya ama ni kuharibu mwili utani. Like I want it.
Yeah.
You married my mom, she had them,
Yeah.
you know, especially too, like, also what's up? Why me is it becoming a big deal and namaliza shule?
Yeah.
Like, siju, I feel like people need to be taught that it is part of our culture, traditions.
Yeah, and actually it identifies with something we basically hold as Africans. My pops actually pierced my ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pops.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
nice.
and he has piercings actually.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
body tats.
And,
Nice.
and it's part of his culture, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
He's the one who did it on me.
Yeah, so I don't feel like it's a big deal.
It's not.
Personally, when I got my nose ring,
Yeah.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
Like,
Your mom.
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah.
Because now there is like, I think I'm the one who has like that pierce, and I'm the one who got like, oh no, my sister had the first start, but now I got the pierce. So I was scared because I got it in campus, and then I'm going for long holiday, and then I'm gonna meet her. Na siwezi toa, jukitoa itazibika. So I go home and I'm just like all the time akikuja. Thank God my mom, we just see each other at night. Sometimes even like over the weekends.
Yeah.
We live in the same house, but we don't see each other like that. Because anaingianga 10, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
You have your key.
Yeah.
Ingia tu, kula.
Yeah.
I've already
Sleep.
cooked now.
Yeah.
So we see mostly each other over the weekend. Because we now over the weekend. So I'm always just like this. And then she's telling me, kwani hiyo homa yako haiishi? Like I was just on my knees, I was just like on my nose, nikiongea niko tu hivi. Kwani hiyo homa yako haiishi? And then I'm just like, mimi ndaiacha tu aone. Nione kama atareact. And she never said anything. Like no comments. I think she wanted to guilt trip me in my mind. She just wanted me to say, maybe alikuwa shaona ananiambia hivyo, but she didn't comment. She didn't say it. I was even on her face like this. Like, do you see I have a pierce? And I had like the bigger ring, you know. And she didn't say anything.
Alrighty.
And I was just like, damn, I was expecting nilikuwa na
Some
expect
harsh
like a
words,
salmon and bigger things, you know. I remember when my sister got a tat and I think she was like in form 2.
Okay.
She came with a tat. Ameandika. And then my mom is like, can you rub hizo vitu? I don't know why she thought it's a pen.
Pen.
Hey, she's like, I want you tomorrow to go and rub though, and it was like drama. And she's like, it's not getting out. That's just how temporary it is.
Yeah.
And then I think alikuwa namwambia sana. Like all the time he used to piss her. Like, go and rub that thing. Go and rub that thing. Akagundua ni tattoo. And I came back with my tat, and it's like, these kids are just the same.
I know.
And she didn't actually do anything much bigger about it, you know. I feel like it's just let somebody be.
Back.
Like some people, maybe some come even with age.
Yeah.
Because
True.
before me, I have like a tat or a pierce. I have to have thought about it for very long time.
Yeah.
I can even take like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's on my mind. I'm like, do you really want it? And why do you want it?
True.
You see, till I've decided now I want it, then I go for it. I feel like it's just a personal decision.
Yeah.
Unless uliamka tu ujui kenye.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, because when you ask people even the tats in their bodies, everybody has an explanation.
True.
Unless unasema nilichora tu.
For
But
fun.
it means like a lot, and it resembles a lot of things in people's life. Probably the time, the feeling they had at that point, the emotions they were expressing. the words they were using, how they felt. Some people are like that, you know. This time I was in a dark space, and I was just saying like really weird stuff, and I'm kuandika a word that is very symbolic to what they were feeling at that time, so right? True. Because if you ask somebody, why do you have that tat? Hakuna mwenye hajai kuambia haina meaning.
It has something very deep and personal
to them. So I don't feel like it's really a big deal to actually judge people with their piercing, with their CG watch, and kindly just stop it. Me hata sioni ubaya ukitaka waist beads ni jewelry. Ukitaka tu waone wasione shida yao.
They really look pretty. Because I like the women who do them like plenty.
Like I know.
Because they look so good, especially on a skirt.
Yeah, I know.
If you style it well, you look so good.
It's actually not a big deal. I really feel it.
And people should just mind their business.
Exactly.
Right?
Men. It's
men. Like, what's up with men hating on women? I feel like kama unaongea hivyo, unaongea na mbali, juwezi ongea na udem. Unaogopa udem.
Thank you.
And then when you go on their Instagram, how do madem wanna follow?
True.
It's so funny.
Or they start commenting after getting rejected.
Exactly.
You just find them following with those words. And like, bro, why were you even talking to me in the first place?
But if you go to their pages, how do madem wanna follow? When you wako na waist beads, when you wako na piercings,
double standards.
Na bibi yake na anamwambia
double standards. Double standards.
That's how they are.
I believe
super crazy,
so
man. That should definitely end. Please let people be. Mind your business. Please. And let people floss.
Man.
Yes.
What the hell? But anyway, moving on to news and updates of what really happened over the weekend. We talked about this in the morning, but I want to hear your thought about it again. We're going to talk about Idibia. Two-Face, Innocent Idibia. Now, Innocent went on his page. I don't know how I call him.
That is his name.
Innocent. You know. Two-Face. So Innocent.
Such a two-face.
I know. Zari said it.
Like,
Two-Face is two-face.
So two-face.
Like literally on the show.
Shit.
So yeah, Innocent went on his video on the Nigerian superstar. Little related, by the way, even the topmost richest Nigerian acts.
Wow.
Yeah, ako top 10.
Okay.
Like rich Nigerian artists.
Okay.
Literally, I think millionaire like a few years ago. So but yeah, very famous, has like famous songs like, you know, Africa, Africa and stuff like that. Married to the beautiful Annie for 12 years. They've been lovers from when she was 15.
Yeah, guy.
Literally.
Your whole life.
Yeah, so right now she's like, I think she's like in her late 30s, maybe 35 or 40s and stuff like that. Because I feel like Two-Face is like in his 40s.
Okay.
And understanding wife of 25 years. They've been 25 years. And Two-Face is known for having a lot of multiple kids all over the world with different women. It's like he's looking for a president and a representative and a chief in Kenya. And in Tanzania he has like an army representative.
For real now?
No, I'm just thinking like, why would you have kids all over? Probably anatafuta like a president of Saudi Arabia. I don't know. You know, so he has a lot of kids all over.
Okay.
And the wife has been understanding, fighting, and people have been telling her, there is no way this guy can be doing you dirty. And she's understanding. Like literally, this is the best term, an understanding wife.
Yeah.
So finally, Two-Face went out and said, you know, they've been divorced for like years now, for some time, and they never want to talk about it, but he said, let people know the truth about what is happening. And after that, funny thing, in the morning it was written my account was hacked.
Yeah.
And then after a few moments he comes back
a
and
video.
says, yeah, it was not hacked.
It's true.
It's true. So I'm gonna play this video and then we give our
accounts. We talk with I want to talk. Understand? I come in peace.
And then you drank water.
Oh my god. So he went and said, well, this thing I have to say is short but also long. I and Annie have been separated for a while now and currently filed a divorce. I would grant a press release. Hey, my celeb. Usta, you feel like you deserve a press release to tell us about your personal life.
Your divorce.
Your divorce.
Are you
like
crazy?
Literally. I would grant a press grant. a press release soon to say my story. Not because it is anyone's right to know about my personal life, but because I love my people. And I need them to know my innocence. And I'll just tell you know, or offense. Stay blessed, my people. So I don't know who he says I love my people. Is it the family or the fans? And he goes ahead and says, stay blessed, my people. I love you all. And then, imetolewa, imeregeshwa. But personally, you could tell that even because the wife is also a celebrity, she's been acting for like over 20 years plus and stuff like that. In fact, when the show starts, she says, I've been acting in movies like 20 times. And people still call me Two-Face's wife. I am Annie. Please call me by the name Annie. If you don't know, you will know. That's how she starts the show. Literally, you know. So I feel like she's a very confident woman who has been trying to fight for maybe her love or her family or a relationship. And it's just giving understanding girlfriend, understanding wife. It's so sad because this guy, because now you're celebrities. When he does this, it's going to be out. Si ati utaficha aibu pahali. Utakuwa unatembea, and that is what people see. And people will always use it. I'm telling you, there's also the power of the tongue. Sikudanganya, nasikia hata kama ikubodha, lakini ukisikia mara mingi. Deep down ukienda kudoza mkiwa solo. Kuna venye na kuringia kwa kinywa. And even in this latest series that we saw, she was actually even still, they were still playing, you know, perfect family. The second last year, they even renewed their vows. They had a fresh wedding. Only for them to divorce. So it's just really, really sad. We have women, and I think we've talked about that. Wanasemanga for a woman to actually leave, it takes like, walisema GBV ni 8 times, right? That is how statistics say it.
Okay.
Like, kama ni gender-based violence, hawatakangi siku ya kwanza. But the maximum ni the 8 times. We are past 8 na napigwa, we are dead. But most women, they try to give like time. Oh, look for accountability for this man, justification, why did he do it? Try to fight for your family or your love, which is kind of really upsetting at the end of the day. And people are so happy about this, like literally for her own sake. Like you see people are telling her, it's high time you had left him. Like this guy has done shaggy, shown you everything. And you still stuck by him. And then one thing I also saw mtu alisema, I hope she has a life outside innocent. She has created a life outside innocent. It can't only be, hey, you're the only person I know. Ni sawa nimekude 25 years, we've been married for 25 years. But I have to also have my personal life. I feel like that's a problem. That's why a lot of people don't walk out of the relationship, because their life is all around this man or this woman. You don't have a life outside your marriage. You don't have. And then you find at this point it's just this man. Maybe you've cut all your friends out. You don't even have people to talk to, people to call when things go. And then you start using drugs. You know, even people were saying Annie was not okay. She was using hard drugs. And you might actually think she was not okay. They were like, what is happening? It's not, she was not looking normal and okay. She was losing it. And all the time she would cause chaos and a fight to Nawatu all the time. Like, calm down. You there's something that is really bothering you. So yeah, that is what is happening. But let me hear your thoughts about it.
It's crazy. Number one, can you stop wasting each other's time if you're not intentional? If you know you don't want to get married, like, be very sure before you settle. I don't understand, like I've been saying, the essence of us staying together for that long and then we divorce. Yes, sometimes shit happens and all that, but cheating, why are you settling if you're still hoeing around? I mean, it's crazy the fact that people have not, or we lost the sense of understanding marriage. Like, what's the point of getting married? Number one, you're done hoeing around, you're done being a young person, you want to settle, you want to create your own family, and you have to find, of course, the right person. You know, of course, some of the people, of course, you're gonna learn about them when you're in a relationship. You're gonna see some sides that you didn't know when you met them. But it's all, no one is perfect. No one is perfect. We all have our how do I say? We have our differences. We make mistakes. But the fact, if you just literally accept and be accountable, that is okay. But I won't justify cheating. We'll never, ever, ever. And I feel like women need to be taught also better. Like, hey, it's not a must. Please, once he cheats, leave. Leave. I don't care how many children you all have together. It's leave. Okay?
Will not stop.
Yeah, leave. If he beats you, leave. Like, stop waiting for them to change or anything. Like, talk Aishia. I'll never tolerate a cheating man personally. Never. Never. I'd not want that for anyone, not for myself, not for any woman, especially marriage, even dating. Like, leave. Go live your life, find yourself, you know. You're gonna find people who are gonna love you for who you are. Stay alone pia. Because I feel like for Annie, she thought maybe he's gonna change, even renewing the vows. Like, bro, how many kids does he even have outside? Let's start there. How many times, what excuse does he keep on using? You know, it's not like you, it's not, imagine, it's not like you're infertile. You can give birth to, you know, if I didn't have the opportunity to, you know, bear kids, that would be something different. Understand why you're trying to move out. And for me, I'm gonna live alone, okay? Because I understand I have a problem. If I'm gonna find a man who's gonna accept me this problem, then fine. But if I can give birth, why are you going to bear children outside? That starts with my dad. Why? Like, I'll never defend a cheating man. You can die.
I feel like it's even worse. What just talking about cheating, I just remembered Coily Ray.
Man, imagine.
And
This
guy cheated.
That shit really hurt
and
me.
She's like really small.
She just
like,
got
Coily
pregnant.
Is just like small. You know her, the rapper.
Coily Ray.
You don't know her?
You know her.
I probably maybe know her songs.
Okay.
Very famous small rapper.
Let me show you Coily Ray.
Definitely. And she's been dating this red-haired guy. Who looks like shit.
He does look like shit.
Oh
no
my
cap.
god. And I'm so sure Coily has more money than this guy, because Coily's career is actually booming. She's famous than this guy. The guy is also an industry guy, like a rapper.
Yeah.
And Coily was so excited. Just the other day she showed like a bumped body. You know the way she's small, like I don't know, like a meme, but like, oh my god, she's pregnant. The way she's so small, this nigga cheated on her. I'm just like, why? Like she's
so small.
Okay.
Nico, like, why? Just please don't do that to her. You know, the worst thing is
Guys,
she's
she removed
pregnant.
even her old photos.
She
God
removed
damn.
everything.
Mm.
Even the pregnant ones.
Just this one. Imagine.
She's going through shit.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is, because she was really, really excited about that guy, about the pregnancy.
Even them getting back together.
Even them getting back
It was so in
together.
her face, like you could see she was so in love.
I know.
Now you decided to get pregnant for someone and then they cheat. Why are you cheating? Why can't you just keep shit to your pants? Like
she has like videos though. She's like so small.
She has videos. I've not seen the videos.
On the other side, she's like
reels.
super tiny.
Okay, I know her.
You know her?
I have seen her. Does she rap?
Yeah, she's a female rapper. She's like so small.
Yeah, I know her.
Like Tulia small.
Imagine.
Literally, Tulia naonanga Coily Ray.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? Like, why would you do that? And then when she's pregnant, she even went on the page. She said, I would not wish this on another woman.
On any man, it's
any woman.
shit.
Mostly when I'm pregnant, that's just ghetto. That's like extra ghetto. Like, you can't do that. It's giving Jewel story, the woman who was saying when she was pregnant, the guy was like, get me another woman to have sex with, then blackmailed her. And she actually allowed.
Yeah.
So you
Imagine.
see, and then women, to what extent will you be understanding girlfriends?
I know.
We need to stop being understanding.
Yeah.
We need to
You
stop.
shouldn't.
Because I feel like we need, and again, where are the real men at? Like, we just lost our men. I wish you can go back to the age of our great grandparents. I'm not saying that they were not cheaters, you know, but we don't know. Maybe they were better. They've been raised. Yeah, but they've been raised at least better to, like, hey, if you're gonna mess around, you're gonna take care of that woman. You're not polygamous because you just wanna do shit for fun. It's because you have the ability to take care of those 2 women or 3. But this is so ghetto of just men. You're not gonna waste my time.
I know.
If you wanna waste my time, please go waste yours, not with me.
And I feel like, I feel like Nigerian women, mostly when you're in industry, want me to create something for themselves. We've seen people like Iniedo. We've seen even there's also Johnson.
Look at
Mercy
Iniedo.
Johnson.
Beautiful.
I've also seen Rita what's
Dominic.
her name? Rita Dominic. She's having her own thing going on in the UK and exactly. And they're coming up. I feel like they have their own life and money. And you can always start from anywhere. unajua sielewi mbona women still wanna stay. I know we from mtu atasema the last time mtu alikuwa anasema wewe unaongea juu haujaipitia. But I don't want to understand.
I don't care how long I've stayed with you.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. You cheated.
Yeah.
What was the reason?
Exactly.
Because I remember that for me, I used to, for me, I love to understand the reason and then I leave. And I remember me saying some time back, I think I can forgive cheating. No, I can't. No, I can't. It's just, especially if you've been super loyal to someone, like it's so sad. You know, it is really, really sad.
So
You dedicated your life and
Your time.
your time and everything, and then this person just all of a sudden wants to waste your life,
Your energy.
everything.
Oh my gosh.
No. Please, women, tujipende. Like, love yourself. Please leave.
Always.
I feel like also we should start having options like men, because it's crazy how men always say, I got options. Who told you I don't? I'm just being respectful. I'm being respectful. It's not like I don't have men trying to hit on me on my phone. It's not like I don't have men who are trying to sleep with me. I do. I just choose to be respectful to you, you know? It's you I chose, it's you I want. Are you gonna act the same?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna trip? Because that's what men are doing, tripping. Crazy.
Yeah, and it's so sad. Women, first of all, love yourself before thinking of entering in a relationship or marriage. Fall in love with yourself, experience life, give yourself the best of the best, and know like you are it, literally. And you know what you deserve. I was talking in the morning. If you know what you deserve, you know the kind of man who will definitely attract the same energy, and you cannot be a second option ever.
Period.
If a man is not down for you, cut them off, because actually it's never that serious. And if you're fully invested in your life, your purpose and everything, I know you'll attract the same man. If you're high on loyalty, sometimes it's like it's a learning process. It's fine, things happen, but now you're better. But there are men out there who are shifty and tough. They can't settle for one lady. I don't know what they're looking for, literally. But women, first of all, get your money right, get your looks right, get your mental health right, get everything right by yourself, and you always have something to fall back to. Get your circle right, you know. Don't always build your life in a man. Like, you don't have a life outside your man. That's the problem with women, which you've said. Like, when you're hanging out with your girls, you had a life, and then this man came.
Exactly. And then we can't now see you anymore.
Ever. All
Like,
your weekends,
I
you're not
know.
hanging out. You don't have you're always with this man, literally. If a man is not bringing the best version of yourself, scrape them off.
Exactly.
Scrape them off. You should always put yourself, your heart, your emotions, everything about concerning you first, regardless of the other person. If you're not doing the same thing, no, you don't need them in your life.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
I feel like, especially, let me just add this. I feel like if just what you said, if you give or invest in yourself and fall in love with yourself, like, it's so easy for you to be able to walk out of such kind of situations because you know you've invested. You don't have time for bullshit. You know how you've invested on yourself to take just bullshit. That is number one. Then it comes to the fact that you can do everything for yourself as a woman. We're not saying that we don't need men. Of course we do. But if you can do anything that a man can do for you, honey, let him bounce. Like, bounce. I can do. What are you bringing to the table? Let's start there. Because they love asking, what do we bring? What are you bringing to the table? So
That's it. You're bad.
create your life. You know, do things you like. Invest so much time on yourself. And with that, take notes. You will see yourself not tolerating any bullshit from anyone. Because you know your worth.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
you know your worth.
Like, I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
I can't even do this to myself.
Exactly.
And I feel like if you do,
exactly.
I feel like also if you do that, the universe will bring you just the right people. You know, because you're working on yourself. You're working on, you know, who you becoming the better version of yourself, buying yourself things, kujipeleka out, nini. Na Mungu atakuletea tu msee wako tu.
The same person.
Effortlessly.
Hata utakuwa unatafuta.
Effortlessly.
Atakuja to say I'm looking for men.
Yeah.
Because most of the time I don't think watu wanasema I want to date.
Right?
Nobody says I want to date. Miss
Right?
Girl anasema I want to date. I feel like unapata tu una date.
Right.
Because you are not looking for this person. They
At
just
all.
came
I know.
into your life in every weirdest way.
Yes.
You know, probably is maybe somebody you've been around for all your life and you
So
never
funny.
knew.
Yes.
It's super crazy. But one thing please love yourself, guys. You can't be actually circulating yourself. Life yako tu ina surround
I
mwana.
know.
It's just sad because it itakuwa.
Have options. That's all I'm gonna say.
Have options.
Have
When you're
options.
dating also, yes.
I feel like that's
for
one
sure.
lesson I'm learning. Like, have options, because it's kind of clear. Like, men have options. Men always wanna like this. Tu baba, niko sate nako na madem.
Hata watu walikuwa wanaandika kwa comment.
Hey.
Watu wanasema hata alishamreplace.
Bana.
Wode anakuwa nani? So niko
Wow.
niko like
Ako na
ungekuendea
options.
tu.
And then men, I feel like men, when they're doing something, of course, number one, they have an option, and they already figured it out. Like, they had it all figured out in their head. It's you who just didn't know. Like,
Like they're logical and stuff.
Yeah.
So for us to become emotional and you're like, oh no, he's the one. But still, use your brains, girl.
yeah.
Exactly. I feel like hata madem kitambo, me, this is what happens.
Yeah.
By the time I'm dumping you,
I
I'm
already
already
dumped
talking
you.
to somebody.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'm already talking to somebody, probably who might be my next boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend at that time, but I'm already tufike point yenye ushanibona jua naenda.
Yeah.
I'm already in a talking stage with another nigga.
That's true.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So you have to, for women I feel like
That's
hivyo
true.
inakuwaga
That's
hivyo.
true, yeah.
Kuna tu mwenye anakuwaga amekukatia umpeangi time sana do you have your man. But if your man starts getting sloppy and shifty, we are talking to other guys.
And suspicious.
Like, I know.
Moving shady.
Like, kuna ngoma fulani nilisikia ati watu wangu wa 111 ni mashifty.
T-shirt ni yangu.
Hii t-shirt ni ya
You're
white.
white, yes.
Na wanje tuko 111. Watu wa shifty
No,
shifty.
he said my people from the diaspora.
Si diaspora si ni huko akasema
Oh,
tuko
it's
na
not the
111.
States.
No, si huko ni diaspora 111.
It's not in the States.
No, wrong that.
This is
Wrong.
So I've
diaspora.
been trying to think like, are they shifting?
No, ni wrong.
Alrighty.
And you know they like have friends over here like so much. So that really made a lot of kwanza ilikuwa sema watu wangu wa diaspora 111 ni wa shift.
Okay.
Na 111 ni huku. Gong.
Yeah.
Gong like literally. So
Okay.
I'm just like if you play shifty, please
Move
shift.
shifty.
Yeah,
Shift.
shifts.
Shift to
Yes.
the next person. But talking about also surrounding yourself, I feel like the next story is about cartoon comedian.
Okay.
So I don't know how to feel. She's been I miss it. Do you stick out them akosawa?
She doesn't
Because
look okay.
She doesn't look okay.
For real?
For me,
Yeah.
I don't think she really looks okay because cartoon is one person that would make you naturally laugh.
Yeah, and full spirited from
Yeah,
how
like-
we knew her.
Like utamuona tu social like ni mchizi. Ni dem chizi tu
Exactly.
unajua. Ni kama mamito. Hata before unge utacheka. You just know something funny
Funny
is
is-
about
yeah.
you. Uko like this person, man, how do they make so much joke? Na mimi nilirate cartoon. Like I really rated as top female comedians in Kenya. Yes, she's not my number one, but alikuwa po top. Unaget? And cartoon akaenda akaingia usanii. Akaacha comedy. Akishaingia usanii alikuwa afanya usanii na comedy. Akatoa nini yake yote. All her content za comedy. And that is what brought her. In fact, hata when she was rapping and singing, it's like parody. Like ni zile rap zenye bado ziko na comedy. Unajua uko like she's just still herself, just trying to divert into music, but in a very comical way. It's like Steve-O.
Okay.
Unajua. And then she just removes everything. And then all of a sudden she's just dating this guy. All she posts is where they are and he's Nigerian. He's Odogu, by the way.
Yeah, I remember.
He's an Odogu. So it's like she's just posting the man and her, where they're going, the dinners, where they're traveling and stuff. Akaacha content. Like literally, I feel like you just forgot your career like that. Huyo dogu angekujua aje, angekutoa huko kwenu nini huko Siaya. Kama una shit. Cause mwenye amekuleta hapa ni comedy yako. It's your talent which you've been given naturally, like Mungu amekupea tu check ndio hiyo. And you don't even struggle. Naturally you do a lot of work. In fact, yena Crazy Ken alikuwa anapeleka na.
Mbaya.
I know. She was rated like huko juu sana, you know. And then she was alone. Hapo hata na group.
Right.
So like she's really good, unajua. And then she just stopped and now hey, she's been engaged.
Oh.
Yes.
Congratulations.
So she was engaged this weekend Congratulations.
Okay.
Na after kukua engaged akatusolia EP.
It's moving too fast.
Like it's been like
It's moving too
na
fast.
mbona umeacha career? Like
Right.
mbona unaacha career?
That's what
yako?
we're talking about literally.
Like why would you leave your career? Okay, sawa akupende tu, si akupende tu akue lakini ufanye vitu zako.
Yeah.
Kwanza mwanaume ukiwa na and I'm telling you this Nigerian men, that is how they are. They don't want a woman who is elevated. They want a woman to sit at home. Yende enda jitafuti. Most Nigerian men are like that. They'll be asking you, why are you going to work? And I want to work. I am the one that is working. Me, I want my wife to stay at home. Be a fool. Take care of the family. Say what you want, I will provide. But it comes with also control. Because if he really likes you, I feel like he's a man. If a man really likes you, first and foremost, me, one thing that attracts me is a man who will support me.
Your dreams.
Ukiniekea gig, uniambie shmani, here's where we're making money. Here is, I want you to be in the, I feel like, yes, you are supporting me. If I'm doing my thing, unatokea. Unajua? But if you act, I'm with you, but unaniambia, hata uko concerned about my career, like it doesn't even look like a thing to you. But when it comes to your work, when it comes to your dreams and goals, I'm supposed to be by your side. I feel like for me, that is just a bigger red flag from a man. A man is an attractive man who, of course, leads with character and care, but also a very supportive person. That's why we say we are partners. We support each other. But I don't know what you think about that, E. What do you think about this situation, though?
I feel like she should have continued with her content,
Mm-hmm.
literally her career, because that's how people love her and fell in love with her and
Exactly.
her work. The fact that she's not posting anymore, as you said, she's not creating anymore, it's so sad because that's what kind of makes her who she is, a part of her. We identify her with her creative side. And if you have an individual, as we're talking about, who's basically not bringing the best version of yourself, if you have a partner, this is not about her, but collectively. If you have a partner and it's not supporting you in any way, mostly about in regards to your purpose, I don't think it's an individual who really is actually motivated to see you being the best version of yourself.
Exactly.
Even in regards, and in every circle actually,
every-
friends, everybody. If someone is not
Exactly.
concerned in regards to what you're really passionate about, no, because now I feel like you're gonna be dependent on them.
Exactly.
And it's the 21st century.
I
I
know.
don't think some women want to be dependent on men.
And if I
Women
feel,
want to have their own thing
Yeah.
going on. The women who want that. Then some will
Exactly.
just want to be housewives,
Yeah.
and that's okay. You know, a man is not supporting you in anything, in any way that you're, anything that you're putting your heart into.
yeah.
No.
I feel like hata kama ni marafiki zako, hata kama ni your man,
Yeah.
like ukikanga tu na mtu anakwambia kitu about themselves that is actually impactful, naoni mtu ako interested,
Yeah.
hata tu tuseme maybe nilikuwa nataka tu kupima nisikie tu what is your thought, because I know sometimes huwezi nisaidia kwa hiyo sector,
Right.
but I'm sharing
Yes.
with you as a friend,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, and somebody is just acting like hata maybe a make comment ama assume to that is somebody you cannot have close to you, and that is somebody who is like jealous and would never support you in any way.
True.
Sometimes I'm just like, you know, it only takes you to repost. That is just all I see.
Facts.
I was having a conversation with my friend over the weekend, na alikuwa ananiambia eti one thing I've realized as an artist, there's a difference between a fan and a friend.
Okay.
And that is the true thing. It's sad because and nikamwambia, and you have to separate that. You have to separate this is my friend and this is my fan. Because akaniambia dishmani your friends don't support.
Always.
People who are close to you hata tu kurepost.
True.
Labda atakudanganya amefanya. Unless they're real people.
Right.
Ama hata jatapa amerepost tu hata tu kufungua one ni nini. Unajua kuna tuka hao. Like they don't literally support you. Unajua? But the fan akujui, anajua shimani na anajua kazi yako.
Yes, so
You
true.
ukipost,
Yeah.
ye ni fan.
Yeah.
Like ajui anything about your life, anajua tu kenye
Yeah.
unamwekea hapo. So you learn to differentiate, ni beste yangu na huu ni fan wangu.
Yeah.
Na ujue beste yako, most times they're not your fans.
So people get mixed up with
Yeah,
the fun.
with the fan. Ako like,
Being close to them, or?
I think people confuse the two. Unaweza dhani eti
Oh,
beste yako ni fan.
okay.
You know, you never tend to understand like, hey, and then you get like hurt or you get broken. With time utasema, man, you guys are not even support. That's the bitter truth. Unajua?
Okay, yeah.
But when you learn to actually say, these are my fans, these are my anything to do with anything to do with whatever
Yeah.
I want to put, I actually think about the fans first.
Okay, got
But if
it.
I need like personal conversation,
Okay, got
ama
it.
nataka nini,
Yeah.
on the best yangu na call. Because
Okay.
sometimes if you want something, like let's say maybe,
Yeah.
for example, you have like fans and maybe you want to go somewhere. No, you have like, let's say maybe you're a celebrity, right?
Okay.
Probably maybe you have friends. Plus do you maybe wenye fake friends wenye mnaenda nao out, wale watu Instagram wenye mwapata online juwe ni celebrity pia wao. Unajua
Yeah,
because you
yeah.
meet them on the way. Ukiwa kwa ngori, those people really help.
Okay, that's true.
But trust me, you'll go to even your page and if they like you and just say I'm in trouble, fans will always come through. So you also have to differentiate ni best yangu. I know where I put my friends.
Yeah.
Na nisikat feelings kama best yangu
Always.
hajafanya hii. I know how to differentiate between friendship and fun.
I agree.
Yeah, and it's just super crazy. But
It's
Joby, what is your
crazy.
thought about
Shout out to
cartoon?
Cartoon, man. I'm so disappointed. Number one, that relationship is moving so quick.
Yeah.
But if she's happy, then cool. I just hope she
happy
doesn't.
for
I hope she doesn't regret this. And then a man who makes you happy is not gonna make you look like. Cause she doesn't look okay.
Yeah, kuna
She's
tu-
not.
hakuna hiyo aura.
A happy relationship, you should even be gaining weight. Now she looks just crazy.
Like a model.
Shaved her hair.
Yeah.
Like, what is this
Maybe
man?
shaving hair is no problem though.
It's not. I'm just saying, like what's happening. I wish someone can talk to her, try to understand maybe if she's okay or she's just caught up in the love whole thing. And then, of course, to the men who don't support your dreams, that is not how relationship work. You're supposed to be having someone who boosts you, is there with you, supporting you.
Yeah.
But unlike this, achana na dreams, kuja ni kuowe, now you're already engaged. The next thing you're gonna see you're pregnant.
Exactly.
And then you're gonna say, oh, she's young.
She's young.
She's
like
really
25.
young, yeah. Like, baby girl, maybe you will, maybe not. But I hope you don't regret it.
Because even on the comment section, that's I don't know, but something is just off. Anyway, time will tell. Another comment
True.
under it, mwingine akaandika something is off. Mwingine akasema sisemi kitu. So, and then akasema, are you sure ni ninja? Juu angekuwa kwa vite. Mtu anasema it's called roti.
Routine.
If he's able and generous provider, why not contract to both of them? Mtu anasema najua mtasema I'm hating, but it's just cringy as fuck. Unajua, so because we're not seeing the side of you, si tuliona.
She's not bubbly.
You're not like why?
Personality.
Uko tu like girl, you're just above kupost mwanaume wako. You have a lot to offer rather than just posting. Post your man, let him marry you, but still to pay content.
Right.
Kama fans content,
Yeah,
acha
that's
career yako. Acha career yako jia mwanaume man. And then if it happens, what do you do? And then unajua with the industry also, the younger ones are being born.
True.
Comedians wenye wanakuja hapa ma youngins kama kina Choke Jingi. Watu watakuwa tunajaribu
Come back.
Ikushinde.
Itakushinda. That's true, because that's what most of the people in the industry do.
Exactly.
Unaenda una relax, alafu you come back. Some other people are taking over.
Yeah.
The world is not
Exactly.
waiting for
Everything.
you.
People are putting in
know
the work.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's so sad, man. I hope she snaps out of this
Yes.
very quick before
Yes.
Kim Rambe. Like it's gonna be sad to see you being, trying to find yourself again because someone made you lose yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's crazy, but I hope she realizes whatever she's doing.
It's just
And if she's happy for real, we wish
Really
her the
should.
best.
I wish her the best. And I'm
Mhm.
sending her so much love. I
Sure.
hope she's really happy. And this
Yeah.
is what she really wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But never forget who you are, literally.
Always.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But before we come to the end of our show, definitely another entertainment, just one last one before the main conversation. This is from Scam Cardinali. And Scam Cardinali ameenda kandika. Dear young, rich and famous African, your show is amazing. The only thing that will make it better, ni kama umeka Loski from Rongrende. We'll give you Skilo.
Nah. I'm sorry, we don't want. I don't find him fun, number one. I'm sorry, siku ubaya.
That's my home.
Hata mimi mtaniita hater.
That's my home.
Hata mimi mtaniita
That's
hater.
my home.
I'm so sorry, but not Skilo.
Who
Like,
do you think would go on
We already
Rongrende?
said Vera.
Chiki recommended Chimano.
I think Chimana. I saw Chimana and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll fight.
Okay.
I feel like they'll fight with Nani. What's the name of
Swanky.
it? Swanky. They'll like fight because they're also dramatic. Gay people are very dramatic.
Chimara is fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fun.
Nah, it's just not able skill. Not try to process skill.
Oh,
All young, rich, and famous. Like, bro, no, that's too ghetto.
wow. Just said that.
Like we didn't say like so we say the young, famous, and ghetto, but we didn't mean ghetto. We didn't mean ghetto. Like everyone was gangster. Everyone was gangster. Apana.
I
Hatudai
think
lost.
they need that.
Tumekataa.
They need that personality there.
Z. Mimi nimekataa as Joby. I say no. Hata basi riska mwenyewe aende hapo. Nama wapeleke siwa. Lost. Masha ingine. Ingine wake. Chain. Diamond. Shika. Please, no. No.
You impersonating it?
Like, that's them. I have to watch at 24/7.
You know these people have a podcast.
Oh.
It's called Raw and Rare.
Na imagine wana smoke hapo.
Smoke hapo na wana sweat.
Na inaroliwa. Ingine
Na wana sweat andadi mashati.
Walite. Wrong rende.
Wako na the towel. Hawaja edit ni Raw and Rare.
Literally.
Okay.
Wanafungua mic na wana record hadi venye watu wanapita pita.
For real?
Yeah. And they have like follow crazy.
Waache kuongea tena wanaongea kwanza wavute shada.
Wamedi.
Like ever imagine that on young, rich and famous. Unaambiwa kwa camera, please sit like this. This is your script. This is how you're gonna act. Weishia huko. Na shengine. Literally, because we've had stories about these people literally, and I'm not saying we've just had stories of how they are literally when it comes to their music videos, production and all that. Kusumbuana wako mavitu haya. Hata ukikuja shows umelipa ticket tuna expect show ya 2 hours. Watu ni master, hata wa give a shit. Watakuja saa 10 wa perform 30 minutes na waishi.
No, na kama vitu na wamwagie
pombe.
Wamwagie pombe hivi
bana. Na warushie mashada.
I know. Washeni.
Lost kana rusha mashada. Hey, please, Lost not today. Tunakupenda lakini si kwa famous and young and rich. Utaongeza itabidi ongeze ghetto. Young, rich, famous and ghetto. I know. Hey, guy, tunakupenda lakini
they're just living their best lives.
I know, yeah.
Stick to the music.
Ghetto niggas, literally. Because I'm telling you, you're Andrea. Unakwanga unashangaa nini nafanyika?
What's going on? Waache kuongea. Mwingine anatoka sijui wapi.
Hata watu wanaingia hadi kwa kamera.
Bana, watu hata wako kwa podcast.
Wanaingia, wanakata mimi wenye skilo sweat. Ako na towel.
Wow.
Wakichapa story. Is crazy. Niliona podcast ya kina Chaksi na Maria. What's the name of that podcast? This big podcast in Kenya. Chaksi, Maria, and we shared
I know it. I can't remember the
name.
name.
The video. Hata umeshare video.
Yeah.
Wakihost like very famous people, yeah. So waliita Munga doesn't go to interviews like utaimpata indangi. Alikuwa anambia hata nimewahurumia. Nimewahurumia nimekuja hapa. Mimi stokiangi ma podcast. Na indangi interview. And then Munga anaulizwa swali. Wale wako kwa background wanajibu. Unasikia sauti ya kina Loski. Huko nyuma unasema, "Uliza skilo bana." Niko like, the camera is here.
Right.
We don't know those people if they exist. Like you know, it was just like I'm like, no, you can't manage. Like, our tutu ni masumbufu wanaendanga like 20 people.
Right.
I'm like, what is happening here?
What's
you
going
know,
on?
exactly. But they still have fans. People love them so much. People still, I feel like what to turn because they're just themselves.
Of course.
They are very authentic. They don't fake their lifestyle.
Yes.
And people want to see that. So I feel
Because
like
they can relate with
they
that.
can relate to that. And I feel like most of the people as to why what on a relate sana na cardinal is because people have always judged ghetto lifestyle.
Yes.
And ghetto lifestyle has always been associated with thugging and stuff. And even them struggling definitely to get into the industry. Walikuwa nasema people refused to play their music on radios and TV. Na wakasema nyie mtaiomoka. Wakasema sisi mnakataa si unakumbukanga hata kina Mwalimu Recho from exclusive from NRG. They were really talking shit about them.
For real?
Yeah, and then after 2 months they had their own shows.
Na Mwalimu Recho.
Hadi wakadinali.
Yeah.
And
like they're talking crap about them?
Yeah, on air. They were like
On
wakadinali and unprofessional and stuff. That was on NRG. They had their morning show.
Yeah.
Akasema, oh, they're not disciplined. That's why brands will not work with them.
Wow.
One ambassadors wa Hennessy. See now, you look on that secret. Okay, sawa. But you see, I
it's
think
like when people downgrade you, they're literally opening doors for you.
Because they were like, because their shows, because all Fanyangi show now, event organizers, they only have their shows, like wrong side, wrong ranges shows, where all of them perform plus, you know, Wakadinali is like big.
Yeah.
It's not only them. So you find they have their own shows in your milk, and people turn up crazily, sold out shows. So I believe sometimes it's not about who said what should be done or this is the path. Everybody has their different path. Achana na vijana wakue. Uwezi kuona niambie just because you don't like that Munga na mwagianga watu kila siku. Lakini Munga asipopanda stage, watu wanajam. Si tulikujia Munga kwa wapi? Unajua.
And also I'm seeing the fact that people can actually try close doors for you. Also, like the fact that I say downgrade you is because they can see your potential and they can see your it. So it intimidates them.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is what is happening, but kwa comment section ndio ilinibamba.
Okay.
Acha tusome comments ka 5 hivi. Nasema kwa hisho watu wataingia na simu.
Wrong rende. Leta hizo tenje. Hiyo ni iPhone 16.
Mwadi keep eye contact kukublink. Makosa unaweza taka unajua ngomea keep eye contact. Hiyo ya siwa saida. Unasikia? Sasa sema keep eye contact ukiblink makosa utatokwa. Like kuwa macho. Ukijaribu hivi tu dakika moja ushatokwa. Unajua mtu anasema watapiga scene in the name of acting Diamond arudi Tanzania bila blinks.
Oh my God.
I know nilikuwa niseme Diamond. Be careful.
Huyo ataenda kutoka Diamond zile ma bling zake. Mtu anasema wakadinali sikizi wamelegeza rules. Na hawa zimeshika. Mtu anasema skill ataweza kuongea hiyo English fluently. Mwingine anasema oh my god, just like you know funny things and stuff like that. You ataenda kutoka Diamond Blinks wakadinali and stuff, you know, skill anasema zao zimeshika and stuff like that. Yeah, but that is what is happening. I wanted us to talk about a little bit of the closing conversation ya Sifuna. So Sifuna is back again. You know, elections are almost. We've been talking about people have started forming their political parties. Apparently 3 political parties in Kenya have already emerged.
Okay.
And remember the other Friday on the Rythm Scoop show we also talked about it to say wenye wanasema sijui nini mnahara sana and stuff, and he's actually also formed the IEBC committee today. Iwatu was just reporting about that. So nizile masa unajua. And accordingly to that, you know, definitely ODM went to bed with the post-UDA. And some people from ODM hawajakubaliana. So there is shiftiness in ODM now because there are people who are actually saying, okay, sawa, juu ya baba cha tuende, but wengine nasema si atukukuje hii party juu ya Raila and all that. So Sifuna was in I think this is like a conversation. I don't know why they always talk in churches, but alikuja akasema kama umechoka kutetea wananchi, ondoka ndani ya chama uende uingie UDA. Mkuu huko na Ruto. That is what he said. And I feel like that is also a call for his boss, Raila Odinga, because that is his boss. That is definitely the head party leader. I think he left it because now he's going for the AU chairmanship, so he can't be involved in any political party in Africa or in Kenya. But yeah, this is what he had to say. Let's hear, because I'm always a fan of Sifuna. He's always fighting for good things sometimes.
Yeah.
He's always fighting for baddies. Like, why do you tear gas a baddie? So definitely.
Yeah. Oh my god, they should pay him.
They should definitely. I love me some Sifuna. Plus amelala jela. Ameshikwa mara mingi sana. You remember Sifuna amekuwa kishiko hivi na za senator. Analalanga ndani sana. So let's say
umechoka. Kama umechoka kutetea wananchi, umechoka kusimama na haki, wewe ndoka ndani ya chama, uende uingie tu UDA mara moja, mkue huko na Ruto, si ndio? Kwa nini unajifanya wewe unapenda rais sana, mtu ambaye chama ingine. Wewe umesahau wewe ni mwana ODM. Kama wewe umechoka na ODM, ingia tu kwa Ruto direct.
I think he's also calling out Raila and calling out the people who have gone definitely and joined, because now this is what I'm telling you, there's been like fights in ODM, like who's gonna take after Raila. After that again, what are they standing for? Because they used to be like opposers, right? They were like how is it called? They were opposing the government, right? Exactly. So like, where do you stand, literally, even if we say I'm in ODM? Like, what does ODM stand for right now? People don't really understand. Because they like, okay, your boss is sleeping with the government. Most of the people from your look, but they still want to stay in ODM.
Yeah.
You see, be clear. Be clear, because I've also seen also Babu has actually been clear. Yeah, amekuwa akisema nyi muende tu UDA. Sisi ODM hatukukuja je hiyo story. Unajua? But anyway, it's just politics and everything, obviously. But I want, like, can you have a stand of who and where you wanna be? And if it's ODM is not because of, you see, Marco Ure, what is the name Marco Ure, the first guy? Mwenye anakimbizongwa tao, Kasamuel Marco Ure. Kasamuel Marco Ure alishatolewa ODM. Unajua? Alifukuzwa.
Vile inafaa.
Alifukuzwa ODM. Na unajua Morara alimwambia si eti mimi sijaiko ODM. I started as a party leader, just kaa wewe tu a youth representative. And I saw, like, sincerely, what they are standing for is not what they are saying. Okay. And I decided to have my own party. I don't have to be in ODM and look like I'm opposing, but on the real side I'm not. I'm actually in the government. Unajua? Akaambia kirere yako utaacha tu Kasmuel. Kwa hiyo interview. In fact, he was like, show me pictures. And he had videos and cameras and everything to show, hey, I was a part of that and that and that. But that is what is happening. What are your thoughts as we close the show?
I don't like Sifuna, number one. He's just, I'd say, someone who talks, but he's not really a threat to this system. If it was really a threat, again, tunajua venye kuenda. Unaona? Watu ni threat, tunaona how they are being abducted, you know, and all that. So if it was really, really a threat to the system, again, tunajua venye kuenda. When it comes to the election, personally, I'm just so ready to see how it goes. I don't care who's the opposition. I'm just waiting to see history repeat itself. Literally, because it's gonna be a 2007, 2027, 10 years later, a repetition of history. Because I feel like, number one, as much as Ruto anasema watu wache kuharahara maneno, you're already doing, this is political, you know, these are political campaigns. Because I don't understand what's with the gathering of people. We, again, like I said, we didn't have presidents always just popping anywhere, making nonsensical speeches. And you've seen, if you've seen by the people, actually ni bahati ama tutaona tu garia ama utasikia rumors Raila, Ruto or whoever was here. You don't get to see them. But right now we're seeing just pop-ups, gathering people, trying to create actually tribalism, you know. Because I was talking about Gachagua. Gachagua, that was last week. He said, and was warning the Western Kenyan people, ati don't trust Ruto, learn from Mount Kenya. So Nico, like, what are you trying to do, bro? Like, what are you trying to do? With this government in a lead side tunaongelea ni wakale. You know, it's Kalenjins literally in the system. Then I don't know who's gonna be. We have the presidents, what wanna vie for presidential seat. We have, I think, Wanjigi. Yeah. We have si Mutai anaitangwa aje ule CSY education ule mwenye alitoka
Kagwe.
Hapana, huo alikuwa mkali. Matiang'i.
Yeah,
we have Matiang'i.
We also have the Pan-Africanist. What's his name?
PLO.
Not PLO. Not so much of a Pan-Africanist. What's the name of this guy? Just the other week we were talking about, who shares his videos, and he always speaks about the guy. I think he's like a senator or something. Amesema anaanza kuongea na the right people and stuff. He's forming his own party. You guys know him so much. I just forgot his name. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, but we have so far the presidential candidates who are coming out claiming they're gonna vie for the presidential seat. But we're gonna see how things go, of course, during the campaign. It's just a year, literally. Tena na hii mwaka. Next year, we're gonna see how the drama is gonna unfold and how people are gonna go with the wave. If they're gonna be influenced to get into fights, if they're gonna learn Oh, they won't. I think that's all I'm gonna say for
Yeah,
you.
it's called Omtata.
Alrighty.
Yes,
Yes.
Omtata also says he's like really interested to be part of the government.
Okay.
Literally, yes.
Amazing. Anything
Yeah.
is
Like so
literally
far, imagine
possible.
we have those are 3 presidential candidates, and then Eka Ruto kama if anarudi.
I know.
So we have 4. Always have a problem.
Jimmy
Yeah, we have Jimmy Wanjigi,
Yeah.
we have Matiang'i, we have
Omtata
Omtata.
also.
I feel like literally Ruto of course is there. So we have 4. I feel like the
Now
limit
Wajakoya.
should be 3. And Wajakoya,
Yeah.
that's 5.
Wajaka said he's
Imagine.
gonna-
And probably more is gonna pop.
Yeah.
So we have 5 so far. We're supposed to have only 3. Like the limit should be 3. Always have a problem with African countries like having 10, 17 presidential candidates. For
I know.
what? For what? Like let's wait for 2027 and see.
Alright.
See what
Yeah.
happens. Sintona is. I remember during the protest, he was on our side, and I remember there's a time the opposition leader, people are not in good terms with him, the protesters, but he was siding with him. I feel like he's always where the not the fire, where maybe the rainbow is.
Yeah.
He's always gonna.
Yeah,
yes,
he's
he'll speak.
shifty,
Yeah,
yeah.
he'll speak facts and support the agenda of the current situation, like what's really happening. He's gonna be on that side. And also, I've seen him being a part of the opposition
Yeah,
leader. It's like they're
exactly.
friends and friends.
Yeah, he's the boss. He's still in
Yes.
ODM, definitely. Yeah.
At the time, so I'm not following what he's saying right
Yeah.
now regarding like the opposition leader and also the president. I think he's trying to be safe with the youths,
people. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To actually see how he can dance along to the
Yeah.
music because he wants to be safe right now. Everybody's watching what you're doing, what you're saying. But if it's literally for the people, we'll see that.
Definitely.
But also the fact that he speaks out is like, if the youth need him, he's gonna be on their side.
Yeah. But
At some
understand.
point, well, sure, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
It plays a part, but still, it's not someone you can really rely on because
Yeah.
he's everywhere.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, that is where we come to the end of our session for today. We had General Mosquito with a lot of comments. Aliongea sana kaona sijibu. Let me just reply and just go through the comments on TikTok. And he was talking about Shmani. We only see your cheeks. And he says, Joby says if he hits you, leave. Did you say that?
Eat. I thought you wrote eat. Is it heat?
Hits like kukula. Alisema hits like kupiga. And he says, Joby, is there something you want to tell us?
I don't know what's up with the ghost. He's back.
No, that's general. Oh, that's the ghost.
Mhm.
Oh, that's ghost in a suit.
I have nothing to say unless you have something to say.
Oh, that was ghost in a suit, definitely. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. What are your closing remarks?
Much love. It's been an amazing conversation. We do this again on Friday, but of course, it doesn't end here. See you guys later on the Black Kings. Hey, on the Africa Today show. Goddamn. Yeah, much love.
Download our app on the Google Play Store. Get yourself some healthy supplements and apparel clothing with the Black White Fire Radio logo on it. Ubuntu, support, we stand on truth, and stay magical and stay motivated. Much love.
Thank you guys for tuning in. See you on Friday, same time, same place.
Gang.